Right, so once again, I have to come out of retirement because apparently people just can't do basic wrestling reporting and basic wrestling journalism. You know what? I was gonna just say it way before this, but you know what? I actually sat back and folded my hands and just didn't say anything because my jaw dropped at the amount of people that actually just the amount of misinformation, not only by the person that originally posted this, but by the people that the other media outlets that grabbed this and just took this as fact. It's just fascinating to me. Thankfully, someone, Ariel Hawani, finally had the fucking decency. Finally, someone that, you know, as much as people might diss him, at least he's a fucking good journalist when it comes to factual information. WWE has not signed a deal with Saudi Arabia. So can you all stop fucking screaming? Jesus Christ, my Facebook, my fucking Instagram. It looked like someone took a massive shite on your Thanksgiving turkey. Shit all over the floor, motherfuckers. Calm down. Uncle Jerry's here, okay? I'm gonna tell you the facts, alright? Alright? Breathe. Breathe, my children. I'm back. Uncle Jerry's back. He's gonna fucking help us, alright? Calm down. Calm down. Right. So, WWE does not have a deal to sell Saudi Arabia. Now, I just want to say this. At this time of recording, WWE has not sold to Saudi Arabia at this point in time. Okay? Okay. This video is solely for currently now. Alright? And I want to get into Vince McMahon because you little fucking testicle-faced little dick, I'm going to talk about you in a second. You think I'm going to forget about you? No fucking way. And we're going to talk about Stephanie McMahon all in this video, right? So despite rumours making the rounds on social media, late on Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, there was reports not that there is not a deal now with WWE with Saudi Arabia. According to Combat Sports Insider Ariel Hawani, thank God there's some fucking decent journalists out there. Sources are saying WWE has not agreed to sell to Saudi Arabia or any other entity of the company. It is still exploring options. Very key there. In a since deleted tweet of DAZN, which by the way, DAZN, like, DAZN, it's actually a decent app, like, because they show the KSI's fights and stuff like that, but is it a reliable source? I don't know. In fact, I don't actually blame Stephen for this. What I do blame is these people that automatically seen that someone, by the way, tweeted this. Not an official source or an official, someone tweeted this. And I'm starting to see a pattern, okay? The same with the Andrew Tate situation. Everyone says Greta Thunberg. I know I'm going off track here, but I just want to say this. A lot of people are saying that Greta Thunberg is the reason why Andrew Tate is in jail. Because some fucking weirdo posted a tweet saying this, and literally every single media news outlet said that this is true, even though it's not. Even though Andrew Tate posted 2, 3, 4, 5 days ago that he was in Romania. But obviously journalism is dead, not only in the wrestling community. I just wanted to say that. It's been annoying me. We have a lot to cover, so we'll get into it, right? Let's get into it, right? So a since deleted tweet. He was saying that, obviously, it's going to be sold to Saudi Arabia, blah, 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 blah. Cassidy of Body Slam Net later reported that WWE, while WWE and Saudi Arabia have agreed to a deal in principle, it hasn't been finalized, right? Like Hawani, Wrestlenomics reports that it's just these fucking, man, like, look, everyone calm your fucking tits, alright? Calm your hump. Look, I know it's a lot of information, okay? And this is the type of stuff that gets misrepresented. This is the type of things that happen because people don't do their proper research. You see, if you're going to report a subject like this, you have to wait a day. It's not just a quick thing, and that's the problem with like today's journalism. And just to give you like a snippet, this is why I don't do much wrestling journalism. You don't get rewarded for reporting the most accurate news. You actually get praised by reporting it first, no matter how much of bullshit it is. It's why I'm trying to take a step back from journalism, but that's all changing, okay? I might actually do some WWE news again. McMahon has retired in July from his positions as WWE chairman. You all know the score. Look, long story short, we don't know, alright? Now, at this point in time, WWE has not sold yet, at this time of recording. So everyone calm down. People are automatic, oh, it's happening, my childhood's dead, and stuff like that. Okay, calm down, alright? I'm going to give my opinion on this news. Number one, if this happens, this is a fucking terrible, terrible, terrible decision, man. Right? Because, like, it's just awful. I think Vince is sick of it probably being, like, and this is me just guessing, but maybe Vince is sick of it being a public entity company, and it kind of scared him that he lost the company for a bit, and now he's on routine now to try and make it private. I do believe that. I do believe Vince at some point wants to make his company private so that it's not public anymore. But in saying that, I would say if I was Vince, I'd fucking keep it. If I was Vince, I would have stayed retired and just, again, let Triple H, Stephanie McMahon. Which, by the way, there was a lot of people, like, not a lot of people, there was one or two people complaining, saying, well, Vince McMahon's better than Triple H. No, man. Like, look, my children. I love Vinnie Mac, okay? Alright? I like Vinnie Mac. What he did in the past was amazing. But you got to admit, since 2010, he hasn't been really good. He dropped the ball. Like, the booking with John Cena, for example, is just to show you, like, a lot of people forget about this, but the booking of John Cena in 2010 really tanked the company. Really. Like, people just seem to forget that. And now WWE is in the process of actually recovering. Now it's actually making, like, a lot of people are now interested in it. Vince McMahon comes back. And whenever I said Vince McMahon shouldn't come back, I remember everyone was just like, yo, man, why would you say that? He ain't back yet. He just around the outskirts, man. He's going to be a chairman. Now he's a chairman, right? And now everyone, like, as if it's the definition of insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting things to change. People actually believe that Vince McMahon isn't going to be a part of creative. Are you high? Of course he's going to be involved in creative. Of course he is. He's Vince McMahon. He wants it all back again. Right? Stephanie McMahon's left. I think that there was probably a deal that him and his daughter have come up with. I think she said, absolutely, father, if you want to take over, if you want to do this, if you want to be a part of this, absolutely fine, but I have no part of it. And she's essentially, what she's done is very similar to what happened with Shane. She's packed the bags and she's left. That only leaves Triple H. Triple H now, obviously head of creative. It doesn't look like he's going to have any major, like, high-up executive roles. He's just going to be in charge of talent relations. And if any of you honestly think that Vince McMahon isn't going to interfere in this, you're high as a kite. You are high as a kite. Of course he's going to interfere. Also, like, this literally... AEW, like, a lot of people are thinking, well, AEW must be crapping themselves because Vince McMahon... No, AEW's in a very good position now, and I don't like AEW. AEW's in a very good position. If I was Tony Khan, I'd be licking my chops right now because AEW literally, against Triple H recently, has been getting its ass handed to them. No one's even been talking about AEW ever since Triple H has been taken over. Now that, obviously, Vince McMahon is back in power... AEW's rubbing their hands. They won't admit that, but they're rubbing their hands because they're saying, okay, WWE gonna fuck up. We're gonna take some more fans off them and stuff like that. So it is true. If I was Tony Khan, I'd be very, very happy about this. To be honest with you. So Stephanie McMahon's left. Right, so, also, I want to say this. WWE also have a contract. This is something to please bear in mind. So, they have signed a contract. So, apparently the people that are interested, right? Now, again, we don't know if they're selling it or not. At this point in time, we don't know. Okay, so these people that are just literally just turning around and saying, "Oh, it's sold to Disney, it's sold to this, it's sold," it's false information. At this point in time, what I do know is that Comcast, Fox, and Disney, which pretty much are the same company. I don't know why people. Warner Brothers, please don't let Warner Brothers take over. Warner Brothers made an absolute shit show of the DCEU. That's the one company I don't want to be a part of. Discovery, I don't want them to be a part of it. And Netflix, I don't particularly want Netflix. And Amazon, I don't want them involved either. Also, UFC owner, and also holdings in Formula One, Liberty Media, has also confirmed that they have interest. So the UFC owner, and Formula One owner have also said that they are interested in the WWE. Disney are kind of, I don't know, man, like Disney, yeah, they have a lot of money. They could push wrestling to the mainstream, but at the same time, look at what they're doing with Star Wars. Yeah, you got Endor, but Star Wars is just like Disney's kind of 50-50. Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit. So, Discovery, I don't like them. Like, I just, like, Discovery, just, and there was an issue with Discovery and Warner Brothers as well with that, so, Amazon, like, look what they're doing with Twitch on Amazon. Like, Amazon generally wouldn't give a crap, and that most of their kind of people of head of departments don't even know what they're doing. Just look at Twitch. Like, the head of Twitch doesn't even know what he's doing. So, honestly, I don't particularly like any of these guys. If I had to say, probably Disney. But at the same time, like, look, you gotta understand, Vince is like fucking, what age is he now? He's in his 80s, I think. Like, man, come on, like, he's gonna have to start. Look, at the end of the day, none of his children are gonna pick this up. Shane's not interested. Stephanie's clearly not interested. Triple H just wants to be a part of talent. I think selling to Saudi Arabia is a massive, massive mistake. I think that's the worst thing that they could do. Not only publicly in regards to the amount of backlash it would get, but just also morally at the same time, whether you have whatever political stance you stand on Saudi Arabia, it is still a part where that political issue is still going to hover over. Even to this day, I mean, the contract, by the way, with Saudi Arabia hasn't expired until 2027. That's a long-ass time. So WWE still have an actual contract till 2027 to do events. But to me, I just feel like Vince honestly, I'm just going to say it, I don't think he was happy because it was getting good and he wasn't part of it. And I think, unfortunately, him coming back is very similar to... Do you remember when Sean Connery returned to that James Bond movie? And, like, everyone thought it was going to be amazing and then it was trash? That's what this is. So, to kind of summarize, everyone, number one, WWE has still not sold its company. So, calm down. Calm down. I will say there are people interested in it. Okay? I would say Vince McMahon is thinking of it as an option. But at this point in time, WWE has not sold to Saudi Arabia. Alright? Alright? We're calm. Relax. Relax. So calm down. Alright? Calm down. Do you remember that, the greatest head massage? It was by, he's dead now, Baba, R.I.P. mate. But, and he goes, relax, relax. So, everyone calm down. I'm gonna do more videos because the amount of misinformation is actually fucking... like, it's actually scary, the amount of information. But anyway, this is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel. Signing out. Peace out, motherfuckers.